see this mic works. Right, see this mic works or not. Right, hi Maria, hopefully you can hear me okay, hopefully it sounds better. I'm outside the Lamb and Flag in Oxford, on St Giles. Obviously we're waiting here for about 15-20 minutes to get as many people here as possible. Sorry, the pictures, or the bit skewed, it's because the apparatus they use to hold the camera is a little bit wonky. I thought I'd brought something with me to solve that, but obviously not. The screw's a bit loose and it just won't tighten at all, so I need to get a new... Is the sound okay? That's good. Hopefully it's coming through the mic. So I recheck to see whether it's workable or not. I've got it working earlier, but whether it's working now is a different matter. And I can't find that. Anyway, so we're outside the Lamb and Flag, as I said. I wasn't very noisy. Noise, a lot of music, so yeah, I got a wee table out here. Fine. Hello Tom, hello, welcome. Oh, Carol, just show you the Lamb and Flag. See the sign. Oh. I'm not going to tell you where we're going, where we'll end up. 25 minutes to 4. Here it's almost 20 minutes 8 here in Old Blighty. So yeah, tonight's my last night in Oxford. Get the train back to Edinburgh tomorrow. Sadly, no Candice tonight. Candice went home on Friday. She's going to a friend's wedding tomorrow. Candy, hello. Sound is good, but it sounds like you have I've got quite a bit of background noise from people sitting at a table, people from the pub. So hopefully this mic is working okay. It's been mic I bought, wasn't cheap. I hope it's working. Thank you, Candy. Hopefully, yes. Hopefully travelling on a Monday will be better than a weekend and no disasters. We shall see. It will be what it is. Chile, Maria, wow, that's a long way off. Hello, a very warm welcome to Oxford, England. St Giles runs from, well, pretty much where the Randolph Hotel. It runs for quite a... It's been used quite often in Marsh, Lewis and Devon. It's a major thoroughfare for people and cars and bikes and scooters and every other piece of travel. It is the Lamb Flag, Tom. Yeah, I said I was inside, but it's very busy, very noisy, and loud music as well. So thought it better to come outside. It's been a nice evening there on the way back to the Randolph. Ooh, it's a nice pub. I'm glad to see it's reopened. Because as most of you know, a couple of years ago it was in major trouble. It closed down for quite some time. Then it opened up with restricted hours. I think they're just trying to see if there was an audience, as it were, out there who were willing to come back. And every time I've been here or passed, it's been very busy. So it seems to be doing well. They've opened up more hours. So yeah, all seems good. Next, of course, we're hoping for the Eagle and Child. Hopefully that'll be open next year, and hopefully that will do well also. The first plane from Santiago to Madrid, then second plane from Madrid to London, and then train from London to Nottingham. Long. That's a lot of travelling. And I feel I'm bad. I'm spending 6 hours in a train back to Edinburgh. How are we doing? 6. As I said earlier, I'm waiting here for about... well, as I normally do my stream when I'm at home, I always leave at least half an hour before I start the stream to give everybody who wants to hear time to be here. But as I'll say, I take a little wander to somewhere where I haven't done a live before. That was a problem about doing a live stream tonight. Because I've covered so much of Oxford, but I haven't been to this. Well, I have not with a live stream. So hopefully you enjoy it. It's a nice walk. It's a nice night, thankfully. Weather today was lovely. I'm very fortunate with the weather. Only one bad day, and that was yesterday. Rain through the night, but so I went to Oxford anyway, Wednesday, and then just it got very nice and sunny and bright and warm and all good. Thou art a man of taste, as Morse may say. But actually, I did a film today at New College, so I'll get that organised soon, because that's been used for Morse, Lewis and College. But it's probably more famous these days for filming was done there for the Harry Potter films, and there was quite a few Harry Potter fans there when I was there. All right, ready? Yeah, I've heard of Beeston. Yeah, I can't remember in what context though, but I know Beeston. I know of Beeston. Hopefully we'll get a lot more people as well. Just change the view a little so you see a bit more of St Giles. There's the Child across the road. That's the elephant? Eagle and Child just there. All covered in scaffolding and nice covers on it as well, hiding all the scaffolding, which is nice. I have you can pull your YouTube on the TV now. Oh, excellent! Really good. Yeah, I think if you've got a smart TV, you can certainly get live streams on your smart TV. Yeah, if you've got a smart TV, it's excellent. It's a huge difference. better. I need to get myself a gimbal. I make it better for these sort of things, so it keeps it very smooth when you're. They're not cheap, so I need to see if I can find a decent one. I think Charlotte's got one. Might be able to borrow that. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. I had very limited previously to ration it. Hope you can still hear me okay. Hoping this mic's working. This new mic. Down to 4. Time I've got 15 minutes to 8, so I'll wait until 8 o'clock before I move on. Down to 3 now. Losing people. 6 and down to 3. Oh, back up to 4. But yeah, as I said, I wasn't sure about doing another live stream. But Remorseful got me thinking about it. Remorseful emailed me. So I decided, well, this is my last night in Oxford. As I said, go home tomorrow. So I'm not sure when I'll get back to Oxford. Next year, of course, now. Quality is wonderful, Chris. Good. I can hear you over some cacophonous local music. It's coming from the Lamb and Flag. I was in the Lamb and Flag, but heavens. Cacophony didn't even do justice, the noise between people and music. Music was quite good though, but just too loud to record with, to go live with. So fortunately I found outside there. Tom, I was just in Oxford a week and a half ago. Again now, I want to go back. Yeah, I watched Down Among the Fearful last night, and I've seen all the sights in Oxford that I knew. Yeah, as I said, Tom, it's one thing to watch and know about the locations, but until you actually see the locations where the film, yeah, it just gives it a different perspective. It makes it more enjoyable when you're rewatching the episodes. It's all very good. I confess I will be in, as I'm also keeping close tabs. Oh, the Ryder Cup, right. Quite bad there what's going on with the American fan making all those noises. Not very sportsmanlike. Trying to put the Europeans off. A cafe, alright. I can hear a little bit of music bleeding from the pub as well here. Yorkshire friend is planning a Great Britain trip. It's excellent, Candy. I'll need to pick your brain about trains and destinations in Scotland now. I can pocket, absolutely. Let me know when you're there, Candy. Glad to show you around Edinburgh. Have you want me to do that, or if you're a lone traveller? It's an added layer of enjoyment. Yeah, absolutely. Which really is Morse and Lewis, not so much Endeavour. Yeah, it makes a huge difference to see the real locations. Especially villages. I said it was nice to see New College today because I've never visited there before, but it's been used quite a few episodes in the Morse universe, Morse, Lewis and Endeavour. Off the top of my head, New College was used in the Endeavour episode Sway. It was used in the Lewis episode. What's it called? The second episode after the Gods episode. It was used in that. I can't remember that. That's terrible. You'd never know. I've written a book about Lewis and I can't remember what the episode's called. And on Morse, New College was used in the Wolvercote Tongue episode. New College is a beautiful college. Whom the Gods would destroy. Yeah, that's like the Lewis episode that used New College as a. Candy, my friend said, get a car and drive around Great Britain. And he said, absolutely not. So I guess I'll be in public transport. Yeah, it depends, Candy, if you could get used to driving on the left-hand side of the road. That'd be the big thing. Hopefully you can make it, Candy. I said, Great Britain's a beautiful country. Very biased when it comes to Edinburgh. You see St Giles is a little bit busy as far as cars are concerned. I've got my taxi all booked for tomorrow morning. Take me to the train station. Hopefully it will be uneventful, unlike the last time I travelled from Oxford. But that's what I chose, a Monday rather than a weekend. I'm not travelling weekends again. It was just terrible. So I did get almost all my money back, so it didn't cost me anything, the train travel. So that was good. Late May, just about the end of just about the end of spring and beginning of summer, just about. So weather-wise should be good. Hopefully you'll get to Oxford. You need to get to Oxford. I don't know why. This was the first time I had been to New College. I don't know why I waited so long. But I've still got a few to visit. Some I'm not too bothered about. Of course, what is a 37 colleges now part of Open Oxford University? So I think I've done most of those that were used a lot in the Morse universe. Good Candy, it has to be. Yeah. Car's good as long as you can make sure you're travelling the left hand side of the road and get used to that. My friend is a train driver and I rode in his train up to Didcot from London. Wow. Did you get a chance to talk to him, Tom? Of course, if you get, is it cheaper to hire a car than use public transport? Oh, I'm not sure. It's something you need to sit down and work out, Candy, what's cheapest. What's time? Right. Give another 5 or so minutes and hopefully more people will join as we go. Because it'll take me about 15 minutes to walk to the destination to show you. But most of you will recognise it when I get there. So hopefully my sound's okay as well. I think I've managed to work it out now. And the good thing with getting a car, of course, you don't have to lug your luggage around and all that. Throw it in the boot of the car and that's it done. What's the best thing you saw this time? Did you see anything? Did you see something about a boat? Yeah, well, I've done the boat ride before. I did a video on that. It's on my YouTube channel. But Candice had never done it. She wanted to do it, so it's happened again, especially with such a long. But the best thing I saw this time, apart from Candice, I think it has to be New College.
I go to the bar holding my shirt. We're like kindred tonight.
I was hoping for more tonight, but I'm quite happy to do it anyway, because this is automatically recorded. Another great thing that the YouTube Live automatically recorded, so I can then turn it into a proper video and then put it on the website as well, so people can watch it who couldn't make it tonight. But anyway, as I said, yeah, this is automatically recorded. It's uploaded straight onto YouTube. Obviously, I'll advertise that fact on my website so people know that it is there. I think it'd be in the front page of YouTube, but anyway, that's okay anyway. To visit with someone. Well, it was nice with Candice. Lovely being with Candice. I did miss her the last couple of days. As I said, she went home in Friday. I'm so used to travelling myself, I just fell back into my old ways. The one good thing about a car, I might come with a car the next time I borrow Glenn's car. It'd let me get to a few other outlying places that have a connection with the Morse universe. So I'm thinking of maybe doing that the next time I visit, because Glenn's quite happy to allow me to borrow the car. There is a few outlying places that have connections with the Morse universe, so I'd like to do that. Perhaps they're all napping. Hopefully got the notification. Yeah, it's my fault. I wasn't going to do it, but as I said, Remorseful wrote and asked me. I wasn't sure, thought about it, and as I said, I wasn't sure there's much left to do live videos. I didn't want to repeat myself, but yeah, I thought of somewhere where I've not did any live stream. I will head for that. Talking of that, give it a couple of more and I'll go. Whoop, somebody roller skating. Yeah, I know, Candy. I mean, I wasn't planning to, but as I said, people can watch it later. Just to hope I can remind myself what's the best way to go. I think I can. Oh, perfect shower. I'm yawning. I get a good sleep tonight. What time's my train? 10:40. So plenty of time. Got the taxi booked for 9:45. This gives me plenty of time to get things organised and get to the train station. Right, I think I'll make a move. Yeah, I think I'll make a move. Appear when they appear. If they do, if not, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry for short notice. Right, okay, here we go. Right, let me get myself sorted and then we'll go and hopefully you'll enjoy the live stream. Let's put that down. Right. That's better. Right, here we go, people. Hopefully it'll all be... let's see. I'll just... So, we're walking away from the town, up St Giles. We did pass St Giles on Tuesday's live stream. It's so good how they make it look brighter than it actually is on the YouTube live app. Make sure I've got everything. Wallet, keys. Yeah, got all that. Right, okay, here we go. Try and make sure I don't get knocked down by scooter, bike or car. Yeah, I haven't been to Cambridge for a long time. I must do that sometime. Don't know why. Yeah, I'll need to go there some. Haven't been there for maybe 30 years. Cambridge. Right, safe to cross, I hope. Car coming my way, but he'll miss me, thankfully. Oh, I'm glad I'm going to miss that. Oxford Half Marathon, Sunday, 12th of October. So what's that? That's 2 weeks today. Thankfully, I will have missed that. Right, make sure nothing's going to hit me. Oh, a bus is almost going to hit me. I thought the bus was going another way. There's a wonderful little gallery on the right attached to St John's, is there? Yeah, I bet there's... Oh yeah, I can see it. I can see a sign over there saying art exhibition. Ahead of me through those trees, we passed that on Tuesday as well at St Giles Church. Lovely little church. Right, I'm going to see if I can get across the road here because that's what I need to do. Car's coming, but I shall hurry as much as my old legs can take me. Just need to excuse me, people, I'm trying to cross and then... Right, safely across. I visited the Ashmolean again. I do love the Ashmolean. Never enough time, you never see everything you want to see. Hopefully the picture's still good quality. Blackfriars Annex. St Giles. Good old-fashioned British postbox. Seeing less and less of those. I had to leave the Ashmolean until next time. Did so much with open doors that I ran out of time to get in. Yes, and it's a huge building, of course, Tom, as you know. So much to see. It all depends on what you like. If it's sculptures or painting, Personally, I'm not a huge fan of sculptures, do prefer the paintings. Right, so we're going to go down Little Clarendon Street. I think, if anything, PNC will know very quickly where I'm heading, so want to put your guesses as to what the destination is, let me know. But I think PNC will know probably very quickly, so Chris, I'd recommend one of those maps. If you have time tomorrow, I don't unfortunately know. You might want to grab one. I'll send you an image when I get home. Okie dokie, thank you. Ooh, more scaffolding, so much scaffolding up around Oxford just now. Really is. Lot. I don't think it's so much. There's some constructions, of course, but it seems to be going. There seems to be some cleaning and painting going on as well. So we're going down what's called Little Clarendon Street. It's a nice street, lots of nice restaurants and pubs and shops. Tom, you can get a blurb on it about Inspector Lewis, and that is showing its age. I don't think I've ever bought a map for Oxford. I just sort of like to find things. Maybe I should, just to see a bit more than usual. I was hoping to get to the Varsity Club, but didn't manage to do that. For the views. All puns intended. But I hope you're all well. Absolutely, I'm good, thankfully, mentally and physically. But I'm looking forward to getting home. Haven't seen the kids for over 2 weeks, and probably won't see them until next Sunday. So not seeing them for 3 weeks is a long time for me, and I don't like that. So that's the building you use in the last series of Lewis as the police headquarters. It's an admin building for the university. Yeah, but I miss the kids. But yeah, hopefully I'll see them next Sunday for lunch. I hope so, Candy. Hope so. Chap painting in the street. That's a street I never wandered down when I was there. Yeah, it was only used briefly in one of the Lewis episodes. I think it was Entry Wounds, a little coffee shop. But there's lots of other. I wonder if I should take you down to Wellington Square to show you where. I did it on Tuesday, so I don't know if you want to see it again, because Wellington Square, just off where that police station is where they filmed Joan's house when Jim Strange came to pick her up. It's also a place they Only externally, of course, that Endeavour had a flat. There's also the gardens where Thursday and Endeavour sat and talked. I think it might have been. Excuse me, got smoke coming from somewhere. Sticky. It's a very smoky smell in the air on my throat there. Chris is headed to that body cinema. How did you guess? Go and see Last Tango in Paris. And I've seen that, and it's not that great a film. Right. I think I head down that road over there. Should be Walton Street, I think. Walton Crescent, that's it. Yeah, I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Because this is Walton Street here, but I'm pretty sure I cut over here to Walton Crescent. Yeah, I'm sure it is. We'll soon find out if I'm wrong. I'll walk in the middle of the road and get the views that way. What was the question for Chris? Sorry, I missed that there. I don't think I can. Can I? Oh, I can. Let's see. Smoke a weed. No, it was very sort of like an old fire chimney smell, just in that one spot, and it sort of caught in my throat. Or maybe it was weed. I don't really know. I wouldn't really recognise the smell, to be honest. Walton Street, of course, yeah, Tom. Where I typically say just wherever's as cheap as possible and as close to the Oxford city centre as possible. This time I'm in a road, PNC will probably know Iffley Road. So I'm about 10 minutes from the main centre by bus. And it's very good, very cheap as well. It worked out 7 days, it worked out to about just less than £50 per night. So there's not many hotels in Oxford you can get that kind of price. It's very quiet. Oh, hi bro. It's very quiet, thankfully. Hopefully my microphone's still working okay. But it's getting a bit chilly now. It's been really warm all day, but now I could just feel a bit chilly. Thankfully I brought my warm coat with me. I need to know, I just need, yeah, absolutely clean and cheap. That's what, and where I am is, as I said, is very good. There's a bus stop just a few minutes from it as well. Iffley area of Oxford is very nice. Yes, don't you dare, Tom, don't you dare dish the dirt. But yeah, this is a nice street. So I don't know if you've worked out where I'm going, because Walton Street's quite a famous street for this district of Oxford. But I won't say, I'll let you work it out. I've got no background noise. The town is quiet, yes. You can hear people recycling, I think. So I should be sort of pointing at the houses. The houses are nice here. Well, I don't know if I'm assuming they're flats now. They're probably houses at one time, but I imagine they're been split into flats now. And someone's got a good array of books over there as well. Looking into people's lives. Tom is my little brother. He's my bro. Right, I think I am going the right way, he says optimistically. We'll soon find out. Don't watch these types of live streams in public. Absolutely, Tom. Tell me your PayPal is. No, Candy, I'm afraid. I've never actually worked out where the later episodes where Laura's house was. I don't think it was a studio. I'm pretty sure it was someone's house, but I never worked out where it was. Need to try and meet Laura sometime and find out. Right, I think I'm okay. I think they think I'm on covert ops or something. Yeah. You can just hear people putting bins out. Oh, now where's this car gone? Is he coming? No, he was, but he's changed his mind, thankfully. So I can continue to walk down the middle of the street. So we're coming soon to something you might... Well, this is going to give it away. In what district? This sign's going to give it away. I think it's about time I tell you anyway. Oops. Missed the pavement there, almost fell again. Oh, don't know if you can see. Can you see? There we go, it's better. There we go. Can you see that okay? Right. Jericho. Tom's not lying. I don't know if I said, but I did fall last week. I think it was Wednesday. I'd just taken Candice home to her hotel, and it's on my way back. It was dark. Didn't realise there was a drop in the pavement and fell. Thankfully, nothing major. Just a bit of a scare, but all scraped up. Knees, hands, fingers. So yes, a bit stupid in my old age. But yes, not good at all. I was saying that, you see the cracking scar that Thomas has got from a fight with something. Right, Nelson Street. Now, there was a very famous location down in Nelson Street in relation to the Lewis episode, Life Born of Fire. And if I remember, yes, that's the DNA test for a brother. Now, if you remember Life Born of Fire, there's a huge explosion and all that. Now, I think I remember rightly, it was 31. 31 it was. I'm sure it was 31. Where are we just now? 8? Oh, is it? No, I think it is it. Oh, it goes up in numbers. That's fine. So I think it's 31 Nelson Street, where they used as a location for the explosion and when Hathaway was dragged out of the building, etc. Great episode. I was very, very drunk at the time. It's always a good excuse. Oh, a few stars, right? Must be, looks overcast, so not a lot of stars. No point pointing up because I doubt you'll see much in the night sky. So we're walking down Nelson Street. There's 12, see if I can find 31. I don't think it's, I think it's just, oh yes. I think it's up at that junction, just up there. We'll get, I think it's just about there. He says, again, optimistically, which is unusual for me. If the dishy Hathaway need saving tonight, make sure to drag him out. I will. I'll do my best. It was, Maria. It's a great episode, Life Born of Fire. Now, what is this one? 22? So we're getting near to 31. There's 24, 25. So this goes up in single numbers rather than by 2, which normally happens in the UK. So one side you get all the even numbers, and one side, other side you get all the odd numbers. 26, 27, 28, We're nearly there. See if Hathaway's there. Yeah. So let me go. We're almost there. Oops. Yeah, I think I. So there's 30. There it is. 31. Yeah, I remember this big junction where the police cars were. Oh, so there's 31 there. There's where it was filmed, the explosion, etc. Great episode though, Life Born of Fire. Really good episode. And of course, we get a lot of background information about Hathaway as well. There's that fantastic argument scene with Lewis in New College Lane. Yeah, just brilliant. Yeah, so this is the junction where all the police cars were. Now, I'm trying to remember where I'm going to go. Where I've got to go next. I'm going to take you to Coombe Street and Bookbinders. The pub Bookbinders. That's the end of the road there now. Is Bookbinders up there? I've forgotten. Or is it down there? No. Sorry, people, I've forgotten. What's this street? It's Wellington Street. PNC, can you help? Or someone get a map they could look for me. Or Canal Street. That's Canal Street. Is it down Canal Street to get to Bookbinders? And then Coombe Street with the film Dead of Jericho. Hello, Mason. Do we know each other, Mason? Sorry to ask. Have you followed me on my Twitch under a different name? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer. I know a lot of people use. I think I do. I sometimes use different screen names for different media. Hope this is okay for everybody. It's not the most exciting video, but it does let you see Jericho. And Jericho's lovely. Not enough people come out to Jericho, though I'm sure at one point you got a lot of Morse fans coming out this way. Yeah, we need the Hathaway series, but unfortunately I don't think that's ever going to happen. Right, there's Great Clarendon Street. There's Canal Street. I think I'm in the right way. If someone's got a Google Maps, and let me know. Just joined you. Oxford's really. Oh, thank you, Mason. Thank you. Oh, see, it's just amazing how different things look in the dark. So I'm looking for the Bookbinders pub and Coombe Street, C-O-M-B-E. If anyone's got Google Maps, they can check for me, let me know. So I'm at the corner, I'm at Great Clarendon Street. I'm on Canal Street. I think I keep walking up Canal Street, so we'll see. If I go the wrong way, I'll try and find the right way, but hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. Again, I'm talking optimistically, which is very unusual for me. Right, hopefully, I hope the picture's still good quality, and I hope the sound is still good quality as well. I think it's very expensive to stay in Jericho. I don't think there's any cheap properties in Jericho. Don't know for certain. I remember looking in an estate agent's window in Oxford, and the price of some of these places in Jericho was just astronomical, especially even for some of the small flats. It's amazing, the prices. Got some issues with the connection, sorry Maria. It might be me, might be at my side rather than your side. Hopefully you can get back on again. Oops, again. Didn't see that drop in the pavement there. Ooh. the height of this church here. Amazing. I think that's where the Morse weekend was, the disastrous Morse weekend. Hello, Robert, or James, I should say. Hello, James. Good to see you. We're in Jericho, James. And I'm just trying to remind myself where the Bookbinders is. I think it's down Canal Street. I think it's down this way. Oh, there's a quiz night somewhere at the Anchor Intellectual Challenge. Is it the corner of Victor Street and Canal Street? Probably just ahead. Thank you, Tom. It's very quiet, which is a good thing. Oh, there's the Bookbinders there, but it looks like the Bookbinders closed. That's surprising. Well, I mean, it must be just closed early on a Sunday because it's only 8:25. And Candice and I visited through the week. Had a meal there. It was very nice. I wonder why they're closed on a Sunday. Maybe just lack of staff. But that's the Bookbinders there, everybody. Of course, when you see it in Dead of Jericho inside, it's inside a studio set. It's not the actual inside of the actual Bookbinders pub. But yes, I'm assuming maybe Sunday's not busy enough for them, or is it can't see it being a religious thing these days. There we go. Yes, it must. Assuming it closes early on a Sunday or doesn't open at all on a Sunday. And there's the famous Coombe Road. I can't see it for the bike. Oh, that must be, what's his name's bike? Oh, I've forgotten his name. Played by Patrick Troughton. Maybe to be nice to the neighbours. Oh, that's a good point, Tom. It's possible. Because I imagine it can get noisy when it was busy when we were there, Candice and I. There's Coombe Road with the bike. Because you remember Morse and Lewis walk up here. And Morse, we haven't celebrated your birthday, Lewis. And then they walk in there talking about Sophocles. Right, I don't know how much you can see down here because it's very dark. Hopefully you'll be able to see something. What was the name? Canal Reach, Tom, yes. What was the name of Patrick Troughton's character again? Who lived opposite Anne Stavely? Oh, heavens. Oh, look. One of the houses is up for sale. I wonder how much. I don't know how much you can see because it's very surprisingly dark down here. But yeah, you can look at that staging up and see how much this is. This is what number's up for sale? Oh, can't see a number. What's that down? That's Anne Stavely's is 1, isn't it? So that'll be 2, maybe 3 for sale. So sorry everyone, it's really dark here. There's nothing. It's surprisingly there's no lights. But that's Anne Stavely's house there. When you watch this gate here, this gate that stops you getting into the canal, but that's Anne Stavely's house, which you can't see much of. That's the house there that Patrick Troughton's character stayed. I think it's 3, Tom, that's up for sale. I think it's number 3, Coombe Road. Love the Waitley story where he says some bright spark scheduled a night shoot at Midsummer's Eve. They did more waiting and shooting in the street than it is very dark. Surprisingly, there's no lights on the street apart from the very top, which is really surprising. There must be a reason for it. Maybe the people asked for there to be no street lights at the bottom. Must be a reason. The one that smelled of fish, Maria, yes. Absolutely. But sorry you couldn't see more there at the bottom. I wager it's not cheap though. As I said, Jericho does seem very expensive to buy anything here. It's just a nice touch though that it's the same kind of bike that Patrick Troughton's character had in the episode. And now these are all these houses are decades old. There's a more modern flats up here, and they're pretty horrible actually. Surprisingly got built the way they're very, I think I put about 70s, these flats here on the left, just after the nice houses. And it's just horrible. It's just incongruous in regards to everything else around it. It just seems strange. And it's a dead end up there as well. So I'll just make my way back. Sorry, it's not been very exciting, but it did let you see. I thought that's why I thought of Jericho, as I've never live streamed here, and of course its connections to the pilot episode, as it were. It's not really a pilot episode, Dead of Jericho, but you know what I mean, the very first episode of Morse, the one that started it all. What is that now? 30, was that 1987? So that's 38 years ago. Good grief, it's almost 40 years ago. Scary. It's becoming very trendy. Lots of hipster pubs and cafes, yeah, I can imagine. What was the name of his character again? Yeah, please, James, if you can remember, let me know. It's terrible. I've watched the episode enough times. The memory's letting me down. The old brain's letting me down. What was his name again? Very well played, of course, by Patrick Troughton, who sadly died many years ago. I think Patrick Troughton actually died in the 90s, I think, if I remember correctly. George Jackson, thank you, James. Thanks, James. George Jackson, of course. One of the victims. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Actually, Jericho has become very trendy, hasn't it? And it is understandable because, I've never been in the flats, but I'm assuming they're very nice. There's some bigger houses, of course, but there's lots of these. Well, they're not flats. I'm assuming these are houses with two ground floor and a first floor. Oh, the wee cat up at that window. Oh, here's this corner I took a picture of and put it up on my Facebook and Twitter, etc. With two streets with connections to the Morse universe. So you've got Cranham Street. It goes through the brilliant actor Kenneth Cranham. And then you've got Alum Street. Two good connections. Right, watch myself get these pavements are quite high actually, than normal. Patrick Troughton sadly died a few months after. Wow, was it as far back as that, 1987? Oh heavens. Right. Yeah, we filmed in 86, wasn't it, James? And then broadcast in 87 for the first time. So yeah, he died not long after. So late 80s he died. Wow. But then again, I can't remember how old he. don't think he'd be that old, maybe 60s. He was in lots of films and TV from at least the 50s, if I remember correctly. And of course, he was wonderful as Doctor Who. Right, we're just heading up now to the main street, and I've got you back to St Giles. Hope you've enjoyed this little wander. That's another pub there called the Rickety Press. Talking of trendy. Oh, it's getting chilly now. My hand's getting cold. Need to dig the gloves out. So it's a nice looking pub. The Rickety Press. But yeah, it's got that trendy look to it. Oh, Cranham Terrace as well. Yeah, it's got that look about it. Got that trendy look about it. I'm sure it's nice. Probably expensive, but I'm sure it's nice. Look at Burger Mondays. Opening till 10 o'clock tonight. Food menus, what is their prices? Dodo burger, £14. She was. Skinny chicken thing, £15. No, it's not cheap. Tomato and garlic. Is that focaccia for £6? Yikes. Pizzas. Sort of margarita. £11. What's the size though? But yeah, it's normal for Oxford. It's normal for Oxford. Have you been in there, PNC? Yeah, I'm sure it's nice. But yeah, I mean, Oxford is that. It's not cheap. Probably the only cheap place in Oxford is the Wetherspoons. There's two Wetherspoons in Oxford, and they're probably the cheapest places. You can get a pint of cider, and a good cider as well. Stowford Press, one of my all-time favourite ciders. You get a pint of that for £2.49. It's okay. It's that sort of thing. You don't expect cordon bleu. You just look for something just to fill you up. But yeah, drinks prices are amazing. Oh, thank you, Candy. Glad you enjoyed it. What are we on? Right, what time have we got? 20 minutes to 9, so I'll maybe do another 5 minutes and then I'll call it a day. So yes, so I'm back home tomorrow. So Thursday, let me just twist this round. Talk to the camera for a change. Hello, my new t-shirt, we can see it. A Smith's t-shirt. Hat full of hollow. So yes, so home tomorrow. So there'll be a stream on Thursday, 4th episode of Downton Abbey. Then a week today, get back to Endeavour. So that's next Sunday, which is the 4th of October, I think it is. And then we're on the 3rd series of Endeavour, episode 1, 3rd series, and it's episode Ride. No spoilers, but we find out what happened after the events of the final episode of the 2nd series, Neverland. Oops, I missed some of the comments there. Hello, Raylene. Hi. 87, he died, James. Thing. I stopped at Wetherspoons near the station, and it didn't seem like a decent place. I didn't stay. It's okay for what it is. So don't expect anything special, but the prices are pretty good and probably the cheapest in Oxford, as in most cities. I hope you're enjoying your holiday. I am, Gretchen. As I said though, I'm home tomorrow. It was a lovely week. Hello, Raylene. Morning, Raylene. For those who don't know, Raylene's in Australia, so it's already tomorrow for Raylene. Thank you, Mason. But yeah, not sure when I'll get back to Oxford. Hopefully it will be early next year for all the tourists turn up. Though yesterday was, it was so busy. Yesterday I gave up in Oxford. I went back to the Airbnb for most of the day. It was just, there was the usual tourists, students, and then obviously Oxford residents, and also there was lots of graduation ceremonies going on. So you had all those students, you had their family and friends. It was just madness. Oh, here we go. Didn't realise this was here. I forgot this was here. So there's the Phoenix Picture House. But it doesn't look like Last Tango in Paris is on, or even 101 Dalmatians. I forgot that was there. I'll be going to see that film, One Battle After Another, one of my favourite directors, Paul Thomas Anderson. I've already seen Downton Abbey, the new one. It was brilliant. But yeah, I'm going to see this probably sometime this week in Edinburgh. He's one of my favourite directors, Paul Thomas Anderson. So looking forward to seeing that when I get home. Matriculation is coming up soon. But yesterday was just madness. You could barely move and it was just getting very stressful. And couldn't do any filming. As you know, I do films as part of the series of Oxford locations and their place in the Morse universe, but I just couldn't do anything. So yeah, so that was me. I gave up. And there's a pub with a, pardon the pun, obscure reference to Morse episode, Jude the Obscure. Yeah, so remembers an episode where Morse is reading Jude the Obscure by Thomas Hardy at the beginning of an episode. I'm late today. Once daylight saving starts will be better for me, yes. It won't be long before we're back to Greenwich Mean Time rather than British summertime. And the train, Mason, train tomorrow. It is, James, but it's closed tonight, so I'm assuming they don't open on a Sunday, or they couldn't get the staff. This looks a nice pub though, Jude the Obscure. No, I've never been actually. I never thought about that PNC, but going there, because of course that was used in a Lewis episode. I'm trying to remember which episode it was. Oh, that'll come to me. Was it no longer operational, PNC? Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Do you want me to, because I know it's been quite long, do you want me to go into the Radcliffe Observatory Quarter? As you know, that was used in Lewis and Dark Matter, an Endeavour episode, Apollo. Yeah, let me just go there, because that'll be a nice way to end, and then we can go on to Parks Road. And we'll go past Pitt Rivers. This is nice to see. I took a wee little few pictures and films of this during the week. Yeah, I'll let you see this. This is, you remember it from especially the Lewis episode Dark Matter. Oh, is Flint here as well? Hi, Flint. That's it. Absolutely, James. He was reading that at the beginning of Last Seen Wearing. Then he gets disturbed by all the noise of construction. Yeah, but here we go to the observatory, Radcliffe Observatory, which is part of Green Templeton College. Very small college. And for all those who are just come on, just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're well. And as you know, I always say I don't like to get boring about it, but I just feel it's very important to say hope you're well, not just physically but mentally, because that's so important, as most of us know, not all of us know. So you can see the observatory in front with the huge statue. I think if I remember rightly, PNC, tell me if I'm right. Is it a pot? Is it not Apollo? Oh, come on, Chris. Holding up the globe. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, somebody put me out of my misery. My brain is stunted. Oh, hopefully you get Atlas. Thank you very much, Robin. Thank you. Shoot me now. Just put me out of my misery. But yeah, so Atlas is at the top of the building there, holding up the world. But as PNC was saying, this is a nice part, but this is, yeah, it'd be nice if you get back, Tom, just to, as I always say, when people visit a new place, it's always good. I mean, people sometimes apologise for doing it, but do all the touristy things first. Then the next time you visit, then you go off the proverbial beaten track. Because I've said that when Candice did all the touristy things last year in Edinburgh, and she's coming to see me in March, and so I said I'll take her around the places behind the scenes of Edinburgh, as it were. This has just been put up recently, this building. What do they call it? The Schwarzman, sorry if I pronounce it, the Schwarzman Centre for the Humanities. And this is the new building here. And I have to say, it's rather nice. For a new building, it's rather nice. A lot of money. That's true, James. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, from The Great and the Good. Yes, Oswald Cooper lived in Jericho as well, and I forgot all about that. Damn. I can't remember where it is, but it's in my book where he lived, because I managed to work it out, and I forgot all about that. Damn. Thank you, James. So this has been up just this year, this building. I do like it. For a new building, I don't often say that, but I do like it. I've heard there on and off, and it's ridiculous that I seem to do more when I visit, but when I live there, I think there's always tomorrow, which is never promised. Yeah. I don't know your age, PNC, but it's that thing where at my age you're not sure there will be a tomorrow. Well, nobody really knows about tomorrow, but it's that old thing. I think I said it on the stream. I can't remember who it was. It was Doris Lessings decided to stop writing, and she was asked what she's going to do in her spare time, and she said, at my age there is no spare time. And that's how I feel. There is no spare time. And you can't even be sure that your health will be good enough to travel either. So yeah, so there's Mr. Radcliffe himself, a statue of him there. He's got his name in so many things in Oxford. Great entrepreneur. But yeah, lovely building. Love to see inside. Love to get inside proper. Memento Mori, yeah. Will there be a tomorrow and will it include me? Yes, well that's a question, sadly. Don't like to think that way, but I don't think so much about not being here now. I just think about whether my health will be good enough for me to continue to travel. That's my main concern, rather than whether I'm going to drop dead. Because there's quite a few places I still want to see, especially in Europe. But I still would love to do the trip to New York via the QE2, because I found out that can be a lot cheaper than I realised. So my friend Alistair and I are thinking of doing that next year. So, but it's down to finances and it's down to, yeah, fitting it into both our schedules, especially Alistair, who takes care of his girlfriend's father. Lovely, eh? Unfortunately, I don't think they do tours. I was looking for a sign or something when I was here during the week, but there's no sign saying they do tours, so the public can get in. But yeah, this is Green Templeton College here. It's a very small college, but it's a lovely little college, and very nice as well. Because they let me in to have a look around. I think it was myself and Leslie, I think, and Kim. I was just at the gate with the camera, and just a porter came out, a female porter. And I said, I hope you don't mind, we're just having a look. She said, do you want to come in and see the college? I'd love to, I said. And she was very nice, so that was lovely. Thank you very much, Gretchen. Yeah, touch wood, there's going to be no drama as far as train travel is concerned tomorrow. That I chose the Monday, hoping it'll be the most dull, boring, uneventful train travel. It takes about 6 hours to get home. But, love Oxford, but I'm looking forward to getting home. You know what it's like. Doesn't matter how much you enjoy your holiday, but just getting home to your own room, your own space, your own bed, it's just something. I just joined a fitness class this kind to get myself in better shape. Ooh, rather you than me, Candy. Don't think I'm up to that. Green Templeton College was on University Challenge the other week. Ah, were they? Well done them, because it's a very small college. It's two colleges merged together in 2008. Ah, James, thank you. I'm probably throwing off my son's YT algorithm right now. This is mostly his account. Yeah, we'll see what I see what comes up in his algorithm. You're going, how they? What? Why they showing me that? So now we're coming up to Parks Road. I think it's Parks Road we're coming up to, one of the busier roads. Well, I'm glad you got a chance to see that. It's a nice part of Oxford there. Oh, wait till I show you this as well, actually. This is a nice little, hopefully I can get in to show you. There's a wonderful sculpture in this square right just down here. Hopefully I can get in to see it. Hopefully the one, James, hopefully the one. I say it's not a huge college. I almost feel there's only hundreds rather than thousands attend it. Oh, I think I can get in. Or can I? It's I think it's called the Royal Observatory Square. There's a fountain with a wonderful statue. Bit dark though, but it might, if you can get in close enough, you might see it. But I have a feeling the gate's probably closed. I don't know if you can hear the water from the fountain. Yes, Gretchen, it's Alistair, my best friend, and I were looking at it, and it's a lot cheaper than we thought, the QE2. So we're sort of deciding we're going to save up for that, stay for maybe 3 or 4 nights in New York, and then fly back. Oh, the gate's open. Excellent. Though I'm not looking for I'll have to get my courage up because it's 7 hours flight, so I'm going to have to be very courageous. But to see New York, it's going to be great. To do the QE2, it will be wonderful. So just have to put up with it. Let's see. Right. There we go. The Triton sculpture. That is there. I put a video of this on my Instagram, I think. So this is I think this is called the Royal Observatory Square, I think. It's just time and money, Tom, to be honest. More money than anything else. Can you fly to Edinburgh from Oxford? No. You have to get to Edinburgh, you have to go to London. You have to go to the likes of Heathrow or Stansted. So it can be like a 2-hour journey in the train. Yeah, it'd be great to try the QE2. I couldn't believe it was a lot cheaper than we thought, because it's about 9 days travel, and we found that the cheapest route, the cheapest berths, not rooms, on the QE2 are £500. I was shocked it was as cheap as that. So yeah, so we're looking to, but it's all about time, especially Alice, as I said. He's looking after his